Today's video is going to be brief. We are 29 days, or I am 29 days away from the kickoff of my sabbatical. This is day 3 of me posting my reflections on my road, my journey to bliss. Today's bliss looked like starting to prepare my luggage. Pulled out my clothes yesterday, started going through my outfits, trying them on, went to the store to go pick up some things, see what fit, what didn't, what outfits I liked, what didn't. A lot of intention. Now, it's not abnormal for me to start gathering my clothes a month early. What was different, or what is different, is the intentionality that I am putting forth when it comes to curating my wardrobe. Now, in the future, I'll go through like a packing video and whatnot with you. However, this trip is meaningful for me in a lot of ways, because it's an opportunity, or I'm taking this opportunity to expand possibility for myself, to put focus on ease, put focus on what I want, put focus on what really makes me feel good. And so what I mean by that is, in the past, as a budget traveler, for me, it was just about getting to a destination, exploring it, experiencing it. I didn't really have ideals around, oh, I need to be in this type of accommodation. I need to wear this. I need to do this. I had a budget. I had an intention. That's what I was going for, and that was that. But this feels different. I'm sharing my journey intentionally with people. So that's very different. I decided to use miles that I've been saving up for 5 years, intended for my 40th birthday next year, but I decided to use it for this sabbatical, to purchase first class and business class flights. I've never traveled business class overseas. Big deal. Because again, in the past, wasn't that big of a deal for me. I knock out no matter what. So for me, it's like, whatever. I'm going on a plane. I'm going to be asleep. I wouldn't even be able to, benefit from all those other privileges that a first class or business class or even a premier class would experience. But I've been working on my relationship with money and abundance and ease for the last couple of years. And part of the intention, not only with this sabbatical, but this next chapter in my life, is to be very specific about what type of ease I want to cultivate in my life and what that feels like. I just want to say yes to ease. Like, ease is a priority. Bliss is a priority, but ease is a priority. Comfort is a priority. Being taken care of is a priority. Being spoiled, being nurtured, being poured into, being adored. All of that is a priority for me. That's from me to me, from other people to me. That is my focus. And so I am making sure that I dote on myself, making sure that I prioritize how do I want to feel when I'm dressing up, or when I'm taking pictures, or when I'm going to be, videographing, whatever, recording myself. And so it's different. It's different. And I'm proud of the intentionality I'm taking. So today's bliss was starting to get my clothes together. I also had some bliss in a post, because I asked Black folks to share pictures of them in nature, or videos of them in nature. And it just filled me up so much. It really did. And to see it throughout the day, it really excited me. And then the last form of bliss I experienced was being able to see some sewing videos of Black sewing influencers, I guess, or content creators. And I'm going to tell you why that's bliss. Because in this season, I am also cultivating space for more creative expression, not only things that I've done in the past, but new interests or new hobbies. And one of the things I want to do is sew. I don't know how to sew. I have sewed in the past, and if I have to like stitch something, I could do that, for repair or to just put something together. But actually, like sew something, haven't done that in a long time. And the only thing that I've sewed in the past were pillows. I want to make my own clothes. So I reached out to a mentor of mine who I know she loves sewing. And so she started sharing with me all these content creators who are Black sewers. And so I've just been following them and seeing patterns come to life or creations come to life of things that I want to make. It really geeked me up. Now, I don't have a sewing machine. I have no material. I have nothing that I've started with, but it's still just the planting of the seed. And so what I'm realizing for me, bliss, and I talked about this yesterday, but bliss for me really is the simple things. But within the simple things is paying attention to the beauty of creativity or creative expression as well as the outdoors. Like, I think that that is the key for my bliss, at least in this season, in this chapter. So I'm really grateful to be able to just kind of clock that now, right? Because I'm going to have a lot of outdoors, and I'm going to have a lot of art, and I'm going to have a lot of creativity going on with my sabbatical travels. Which leads me to today, which is May 3rd. I leave June 2nd. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. I have not left for this amount of time in 3 years. So I'm really looking forward to it. And it also I'm not nervous about packing, but I'll be in Morocco. And the videos I've seen of the souks, like, people really be buying stuff. So I know that I'm going to want to buy art. I know that I want to buy items for my home or for other people. I know I'm going to want to buy leather bags. I know that I'm going to want to buy attire. And so I'm also trying to think about, with my packing, not taking too much and leaving adequate space to bring things back. Otherwise, I'm going to have to just get an extra bag and bring an extra bag back, which is also not a problem. But I'm just getting more excited every day that comes. I'm just grateful for this space for myself, regardless if nobody watches anything that I put out. I'm grateful for this space for myself because this is part of my creative expression. I'm looking forward to looking back at these to see how the changes like manifested not only in my physical appearance, but also in the quality of my videos. Right now, I'm just raw dogging it. I'm just trying to get into the rhythm of sharing and being vulnerable and being consistent in that. But I do want to eventually learn how to do edits and add some spice and all the special effects and all that mess. I ain't doing that yet, because if I do all of that, then it's going to have me in my head and I'm not going to share. And I want to share, but I also know that where I am with the burnout, I am trying to also get back to like taking care of myself physically the same. And it's been hard. I've always been like a very active person, and this is probably the first time in life like I haven't been as active as I'm used to. And even my appetite is really off, so I'm not like eating as I would typically, and I can see it in my appearance. Like, I can see it in my body. So I hope that as my bliss comes back, as I'm able to be more mindful and take care of myself better, I hope to look back and be like, dang girl, yeah, you was looking kind of rough the first couple of days, maybe the first weeks, and then I could just see the light in your eyes. I could just see your face change, you know. I could see the cortisol continue to move out of your face because, you know, the lymphatic drainage happened. Those are things that I am quirkily looking forward to. And being able to do this is important. So, as a recap for myself, 29 days till we leave on sabbatical. Today's bliss was starting to prepare to pack, was witnessing Black people share their joy in nature, was witnessing the creation of Black sower content creators, which is giving me so much inspiration about what I want to do. The bliss is in the little things. It's in the simplicity, but it's definitely joy coming from creative expression and the outdoors. I'm really excited about everything going on in life right now. I'm grateful for joy. I'm grateful for love. I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful for courage. I'm grateful for nostalgia. I'm grateful for motivation. I'm grateful that my brain is starting to work again. So, post 3, day 3, but 29 days away.